Look at this. Isn't it? Hi, hello, welcome. May I have your name, please? Okay, yes, I have you here in the system. You are here for your ear checkup and cleanup. It's been a while, right? I do see here that your last appointment with us was some time ago. So I just need to update some information from you before Dr. Whispers can see you. Is that okay? Very well. Can you please tell me when was the last time that you had a cleanup? Since that is very important here for the information. It could be a cleanup that you have done yourself, or at another clinic, or at a salon, anything like that. Something that wasn't done by us, yes. Okay. So right now, how do you feel? Are you having issues, symptoms, problems? Sorry to hear that. So Dr. Whispers will be with you in a minute. She's finishing up with another patient. Now, the system is telling me that you have booked actually 2 appointments, one for today and one for 2 months in advance, right? Oh, Dr. Whispers told you that. Yeah, because that doesn't show in the system, so I was curious about why you had 2 appointments here. Okay, thank you. So I'm letting know Dr. Whispers that you're here. The patient is already out. And your information has been updated. Is there any comments that you have for Dr. Whispers before you enter with her? Okay, I see. Okay, that's quite important. I would like her to know that beforehand. So today's appointment is going to be a checkup and cleanup, so it's going to be around an hour. You have the time? Yes? Just to let her know. Do you have someone accompanying you? Yeah, because sometimes, as you know, with the cleanup, some people might get a little bit dizzy and might not be able to drive. Okay, perfect. Thank you. Okay, she's ready to see you. If you can go that way to the next door. It's clearly marked Dr. Whispers. Thank you. It was a pleasure. We'll see you after you're done. Okay. So it's been a bit, right? How do you normally clean your ears on a regular basis? Yeah, no cotton swabs inside the ears. Our golden rule here, very important. Any other symptom that maybe has been bothering you? Like a ringing sound? Is it constant? Okay, that could be tinnitus. This is something that happens when we use headphones, the ones that go inside earbuds, and we put on music a bit loud or audios
Sometimes when we go to concerts too, we can develop some tinnitus issues. Normally doesn't have anything to do with earwax problems. It's mostly because maybe we have abuse or we have been in places that are too loud, and this affect our ears, creating this tinnitus. From certain people it tends to go away, to others it becomes chronic, that it stays with you mostly all your life. And for this kind of people, they tend to get used to it, but at sometimes when they are very stressed or maybe tired, they tend to notice that ringing sound way more than you normally do it on a regular basis. Have you been under some stress lately? Yeah, your issue with your ears. It's been stressing you out. Okay, don't worry. We're gonna help you. I'm gonna start by checking your ears with my otoscope here. Is that okay if I'm getting close to you? Thank you. So yeah, normally when we are under a lot of stress, the problems with tinnitus tend to get more chronic or more noticeable, even though it's mostly the same, but it tends to get stronger during those times. Okay. The earwax doesn't seem impacted, but you do have quite a lot. Let's check here. And same issue here. Okay, the good thing is that it's not impacted, which means that the earwax is rock solid, which it tends to be harder to remove and from times a little bit uncomfortable, so that's good. It's mostly soft earwax, which is gonna be easier to remove. There is some stuck in your ear walls. Those tend to be a little bit tricky, so we are gonna be using certain tools that I'm gonna show you in a minute. These tools are specialized for this type of issues. Now you can see that it comes in different type of sizes and shapes. So depending on the type of earwax that you have, we use it, and also for relaxation. In your case, we're going to be doing a lot of scrapping because it tends to get stuck into the ear canal. Okay. Let's start by applying some of our special solution. This special solution allows us to remove the earwax in a more easier way, and it prevents any discomfort. It has an agent that tends to kind of numb the area, but not completely. So when we do the ear scrapping, it doesn't bother you. Okay? I'm gonna be applying it generously in each ear. Okay, try not to move. Gonna press a bit into your ear. Okay. Good. Now let's try here. trying to protect your clothes from any fallouts. There we go. Okay, we're gonna leave it there for a couple of minutes while I update your information here, okay? So when did you start noticing the ringing sounds in your ears? Okay. Do you normally work in a very loud area, or does your job includes going to these kind of places, or are in these kind of places? Construction sites, concerts of sorts. Okay. There are some persons that tend to be more sensitive to sounds than others, especially for people that maybe tend to be a little bit introverted, that like to spend more time on their own or at home, and when they go out, they are exposed to noises, to loud noises. They tend to get these issues more. Not that I'm saying that introverts tend to get more tinnitus, but in some cases it happens because they are not used to loud sounds. And for other people, it's because of their line of work or their maybe abuse of earbuds and music, and maybe a podcast. I tend to listen at loud sounds. Yeah, it's kind of not hard to pinpoint what's the cause, but well, in my case, the reason that I have tinnitus is because of earbuds. I used to blast music up and up and up. Yeah, and I developed this tinnitus. Yeah, you get used to it, sadly, but it does get bad when you get stressed. Okay, let's check out your ears again. Okay, it looks nice. Nice and soften up. Let me just try here. Okay, good. Now, sometimes the muted sounds that you're describing is because the earwax is completely blocking your eardrum. Maybe the layer of earwax that you have is too thick. Even though that is soft, it might be too thick, that is preventing sound to coming inside on a proper way. Okay. Let's see if they are ready. Okay. I'm going to start by just doing the external part so we can open our way to the inner part of your ear. Okay. Now let's try to move here too much. Okay. No. Well, we're gonna have to definitely do it in another way. Okay, let me try this. Let's apply this other serum. I want it to be as comfortable as possible for you. I'm going to do a gentle massage in your ears. Let me know if it feels too much for you. Even the drops to go all the way in. I should do the trick. Let me just inspect one more time. Okay. Well, we're definitely gonna have to go with another technique that takes a little bit longer, but it's gonna be better for your issue in particular. We're gonna have to recline you a bit in order to do the cleanup. Now, it's very common for my patients to take a little nap while we're doing it. It's totally fine if you do, to be honest. Sometimes even expected. That's when I know that I'm doing a very good job on relaxing my patients. Okay. So, I'm gonna be monitoring you, seeing if you're maybe falling asleep, you're feeling a little bit sleepy, because it's very important not to move during the cleaning. Okay, I'm gonna be working side to side, and I'm gonna be controlling your head, okay, in case that moves or swells a bit. Okay, very good. So now I just need you to stay put, try not to move, and just enjoy the process. Okay, I'm gonna be very silent during this process because it's a very delicate area and we don't want any issues happening in there. Okay, yeah, just start like that. Okay, good. Sorry to disturb you. How are you? Feeling relaxed? Okay, let me just take this off. We're not gonna need them anymore. I'm gonna be cleaning the area. There was some fallout here. Good. So we were able to remove any traces of earwax. There was no issues with ear infections or swollen ear walls, no problems with any other kind of issues there. It was just earwax that was being pushed in by the cotton swabs. Yeah, when we do the cotton swabs and we try to do it like this, we are only pushing it. When you see that, oh, it's coming something, so it's working. Yeah, you're taking something out, but you're mostly pushing everything in. So it's definitely not a very good idea to keep doing it, because then issues like this happen where it gets pushed all the way to the back. What's better? Well, let me show you something that is a good option. Tools like this, like a little spoon like this one. These are specialized tools to remove earwax. You scrap it, but it doesn't feel as great as as a cotton swab, but it's better for the ears, to be honest. Or with water irrigation, sometimes wax, burning candle wax helps quite a lot with the issue. Okay, so luckily we didn't find any medical issues in your ears. How is your hearing going? Notice a difference? See? Yeah. It was definitely bad. So now I'm sure that you're gonna feel more relaxed, less stress that you were telling me about. And with time you're gonna notice that your tinnitus maybe not going away, because it all depends on how you got it and how strong it is. But it's not gonna be as noticeable as it is right now with you. You tend to ignore it. It's like our nose. It's always there, but our brain just ignores us. And it happens the same with tinnitus. Okay, very good. So is there anything else that I can do for you today? No, it was my pleasure. Thank you so much for coming to our clinic. And if you ever need another cleanup, we're here to help. Well, it's definitely better to make an appointment, but as you see, you're walking and you were lucky. Sometimes people walking wait about between 30 to 40 minutes for an opening. So it's better to do an appointment. Okay, thank you so much for coming and hope to see you again.